Welcome back to Ridezone Bikes, your number one pit stop for everything two wheels, torque, steel, chrome, and pure riding passion. And today we're diving deep into one of the most iconic retro modern machines returning in its finest form, the 2026 Kawasaki W800, a motorcycle that carries the soul of the original Kawasaki W1 from the 1960s but now refined with 2026 engineering, safety, and ride quality upgrades that make it a timeless yet future-ready choice for riders who appreciate heritage, simplicity, craftsmanship, and that unmistakable vertical twin heartbeat. The 2026 W800 continues to use the legendary 773 cubic centimeters air-cooled SOHC vertical twin engine, tuned for butter-smooth torque delivery, low-end power, and a classic thumping exhaust note that brings back the nostalgia of old-school British and Japanese classics while offering the refined throttle response, fuel injection stability, and improved emissions performance expected from a modern machine. Kawasaki has reworked the internal balancing components to reduce high RPM vibration, giving the 2026 model a more relaxed highway cruising feel while still maintaining the characteristic retro pulse that W Series owners love. The power output sits comfortably around 52 HP with 62 to 65 nanometers of torque, making it ideal for real-world street riding, open roads, and weekend cruising rather than aggressive racing. The bike carries forward its 5-speed gearbox, but with smoother clutch engagement and shortened shift throw for a more responsive mechanical feel, giving riders that satisfying old-school gear change sensation while benefiting from modern engineering precision. The chassis continues with the classic double cradle steel frame architecture, but Kawasaki has reinforced the 2026 edition with higher tensile steel materials to improve rigidity and mid-corner stability while keeping weight balanced for easy maneuverability. The front suspension consists of a 41 mm telescopic fork tuned slightly stiffer in 2026 for improved braking feedback and better control on uneven surfaces, while the twin rear shocks now get a progressive damping curve that absorbs city bumps smoothly but stiffens up under sudden acceleration or sharp turns. Speaking of braking, the 2026 W800 features a 320 mm front disc with a standard dual piston caliper and a 270 mm rear disc, both supported by an updated dual-channel ABS system that reacts faster and adapts better to wet or sandy road conditions, giving an extra layer of safety without compromising the retro riding feel. The wheels maintain the 19-inch front and 18-inch rear classic spoke wheel design, but Kawasaki now uses stronger stainless steel spokes and tubeless-compatible rims. Yes, for 2026 the W800 finally supports tubeless tires, which is a huge convenience update for long-distance riders and touring enthusiasts. Now, moving into the design, the area where the W800 truly wins hearts, the 2026 model continues its undeniably charming vintage aesthetic with a beautifully sculpted fuel tank featuring hand-painted pinstripes, chrome-finished side panels, polished engine casings, retro round headlamp housing, and the iconic pea-shooter exhaust pipes that create that distinctive W Series sound signature. But, for 2026, Kawasaki has introduced new colors like royal emerald green, deep vintage copper, and obsidian black chrome, each giving the bike a premium retro luxury personality. The headlight remains a round LED unit, but the brightness profile is improved with a new reflector design, giving it a warmer, more retro-correct glow while still meeting modern visibility standards. The seat ergonomics also get a refresh. A thicker dual-density foam layer with softer edges enhances long ride comfort, and the seat height remains accessible at around 770 mm, making the W800 suitable for riders of all heights. Performance-wise, the 2026 Kawasaki W800 isn't built to dominate racetracks. Instead, it focuses on offering one of the most enjoyable classic riding experiences in the modern era: a smooth, Torquey, forgiving yet satisfying engine character, predictable handling, relaxing upright posture, and gorgeous craftsmanship that makes every ride feel meaningful. Whether cruising through city streets, rolling gently across countryside highways, or parking it at a cafe where it becomes an instant head-turner, the W800 delivers a riding experience unmatched by modern sport bikes or hyper-performance machines. Fuel efficiency averages between 23 to 27 km/h, depending on riding style, making it surprisingly economical for a 770 cubic centimeters class motorcycle. The bike weighs around 223 to 225 kilograms, but Kawasaki's weight distribution makes it feel balanced and approachable even for relatively new riders. When it comes to price, the 2026 Kawasaki W800 is expected to be priced around $10,999, $11,499 internationally, and for Asian regions including Pakistan and India, the price typically arrives around PKR 32 to 36 lakh or INR 10.99 to 11.49 lakh, depending on taxes and dealership import structures. The unique selling points of the W800 remain what they have always been, a 100% authentic retro motorcycle with real mechanical charm, not a retro-styled modern bike, but a machine built with the same philosophy as its ancestors, preserving the air-cooled engine, steel frame, round instrumentation, and minimalist analog riding feel that most modern bikes have abandoned. It's for riders who want timeless style, handcrafted looks, and a machine that feels alive in every heartbeat. If you love motorcycles that blend past and present with honesty and precision, the 2026 Kawasaki W800 stands tall as one of the best classic modern motorcycles available today.